Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Inside. Towns. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Pass to Alexander Walker. He can't get that one to fall. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Back to Brunson. New York moving it around.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the paint. Towns with the steal. Bridges, no one around him. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And slam dunk by Johnson.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. It's too hard. Down low. It's tipped. Outside Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Towns with the defensive effort.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Alexander Walker. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
To the middle. Here's Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That is his first foul of the game. Doris, you talk about the great scores. It's not enough to be elite one-on-one. You've got to be able to handle the double team, too. I mean, there's a lot there.
On a nightly basis, Kevin, these are the best defenses in the world, scheming to take away the greatest strengths of the best individual offensive players. And you know what? Nightly, it's not enough. The great ones find a way no matter what.
To the inside. There's Kuminga. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks with the lead. They get a hand on it. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. On the wing, Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. The Hawks trailer. Down low. Here's Johnson. That one off the back iron and out. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Shamet. To the paint. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And New York making a change here. So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 1. Alexander Walker on the wing. The Hawks again can't hit. And it's the Knicks with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Hart outside. Brunson scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. Okongwu grabs the board. There's the drive. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Inside. And Hart throws it down.
That is Jalen Brunson showing you how to operate as the ball handler in pick and roll. What a pretty assist.
And it's Okongwu slamming it down.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. McBride on the wing. He'll put that. Here's Robinson. Rebound by Johnson. With the floater. The shot by Okongwu. No good. Here's Brunson. He drains the quick shot. 14 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. The Hawks trail by 3. McCollum outside. Field left side. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A 3-ball. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
This is why you have to stay attached to Buddy Hield. I don't care where he is on the floor. This guy has big-time range.
Here's Towns. No good with the layup. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Kuminga. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. Kuminga's got his first 2 points. Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. Over Hield. Brunson, no good. A pull-up. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hawks ahead, They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Now McCollum. And stolen by Anunoby. And here's Brunson outside. Excellent defense from Daniel. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem. Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Pass to Alexander Walker. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Johnson. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Brunson. He's got 14. Over McCollum. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 16 points.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Guys?
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Pass to Anunoby. Towns in the corner. After Brunson. Daniels with the steal. Here's Johnson. Diawara with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson outside. And stolen by Okongwu. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Brunson outside. Diawara. New York, no good that time either. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Knicks trail by 3. There's a screen by Robinson. Bridges for 3. Cans it from downtown. Bridges got 6 points.
Well, good position, feet set. Bridges totally ready to get the shot off in catch-and-shoot situations. Nicely done.
Kuminga goes in. Comes up empty down low. There's a screen by Robinson. To the middle. It's stolen by Kuminga. Fast break, the Hawks. .103 left for the third. Pass to McCollum. From the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Here's Alvarado. Back to Bridges. Now Alvarado. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Hart, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's McCollum. Here's Kuminga. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Kuminga's got his second basket. Lets it go with a 3. Good D by McCollum. Bridges for 3. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks lead by 2.
32.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Hawks leading. And Sin with it. Pass to Johnson. Towns with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Anunoby, good. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Thank you once again, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Towns in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
New York moving the ball around. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Healed from outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
And the Knicks with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. The Hawks trail by 8. Johnson. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, they've had less success when they allow the defense to get set. That's why they want to keep pushing the pace.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Towns the screen. Brunson, and he misses the J. Here's Hield. On the wing, Johnson. Now Okongwu. Cleared away by Hart.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brunson outside. Here's Tom. And stolen by Okongwu. And stolen by Anunoby. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Josh Hart, the three goes down.
Now, Josh Hart starting to show people, I can knock down a three-point shot. You better guard me.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Towns with the rebound.
Corralling defensive rebounds, such a critical aspect of your defense. Nice work.
Bridges fired. Down he goes for three. Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Greg, you look at Alperen Sengun. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Minnesota. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Durant missing.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Durant, no good.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
He drains the quick shot. KD's got his second basket of the game.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And a four-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to put him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Gobert. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And Durant launches from deep. Julius Randle with the rebound. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, making it look very easy. Right at the rim, McDaniels with the finish.
Rockets trail. Screen by Smith. Here's Durant. It's good from about 19 feet. KD's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here is Durant, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
Boy, you just have to sit back sometimes and admire the shooting form of Kevin Durant. Shoulders squared, body straight, pre-shot preparation perfect.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Thompson looking for an opening. Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. That one goes. Count it. He's got 10.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Timberwolves trail. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Driving in. And Edwards with the stuff.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Screen by Şengün. And they pick up 2. Durant's got 12 in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Launches it, and again it's the Rockets from deep. Out to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. That quarter had it.
The Timberwolves 14.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
he can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Rockets had become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back over to you guys.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Van Vliet. Durant in the corner. Shot clock at 6. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. 14 points for KD. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Kept alive. So the wing on the left. Goes back up. Reed misses.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Durant deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Wants to get it to Randall and does. And the layup's good off the glass. That's now 8 points for Julius Randle.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:57 left in the first half. Pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. They get it back. Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant in the corner. Releases. And the jumper is good. Durant's got 16.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Pass to Adams. Screen by Adams. KD with it. 16 points for him. The shot's good. McDaniels on the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. Misses the three. Houston leading by 4. Corner shot. And again, it's Kevin Durant. Durant's got 20.
You get the sense KD can have and make any shot on the floor. This guy's so creative, he can wreak havoc.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Rockets ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
5 on the clock. Here's KD. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And what?
Oh!
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
It's Durant on the wing. Again, the miss by KD.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss. Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Right side Durant. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Not giving up on the play. Sengun locked in.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside for Randall. Pass to Edwards. Over Thompson. It's stolen by Smith. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Thompson in the corner. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Connects from three-point range. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead. McDaniels on the wing. Edwards looking it over. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Shot by Eason, no good. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
Stolen by McDaniels. The finish. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Down low. It's tipped. Inside. Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 1:27 left here in the third quarter. Thompson outside. Back to VanVleet. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. VanVleet's got the lead up to 9 now for Houston.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred VanVleet ready and willing.
Pass to Edwards. Over Thompson. Eason grabs the board. And so here is Houston. Şengün. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Takes it off the glass. Gobert's got his first basket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
To the middle. And finished off by Gobert.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
McDaniels outside. Takes the three. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Rockets ahead, up by 5. And fourth quarter basket.
The Timberwolves 35.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
Looking to end it. What a sweet jam by Edwards.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's KD. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Pass to Randall. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. stolen by Durant. To the left wing. Here's Shepard. And again, it's the Rockets from deep. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Offensive rebound. Gobert can't hit. Rockets leading by 9. And Durant launches from deep. Three-pointers. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Timeout.
KD's got 25 points in the game.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
So both teams making some changes here. Into the lane.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Edwards. Oh, no good on the dunk. Outside Durant. The three goes down.
The shooting ability is incredible. Shepard's got a shot from all over the floor.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Durant, 18 feet out. Count it.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
For three. Rebounded by Randall. Timberwolves trail by 13. Good on the basket.
Listen, Rudy Gobert, despite the 7-foot frame, is mobile and agile, and in the open floor makes it look easy.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Outside Durant. Puts up the three. It misses.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Rockets leading by 11. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. There's the triple from Durant.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Houston.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.